Man, I mentioned towards the end of the last video that the day after, which was yesterday as I'm recording this, I said I was going to go to the chiropractor for the first time in my life. Look at this picture right here. This happened yesterday. Bro, it's still on me today. Look at my neck. Look at my neck. She destroyed me. First of all, let's just get some context here if you didn't catch up with the Aqua anime. In this video, I mentioned how I bought a new office chair from Amazon. Why? Because I've been working from home for maybe the past 10 plus years. Even when I was a kid in high school and middle school, I was always on the computer, coding, gaming, socializing. Well, I gave y'all a warning because in this modern era, people are spending more time in their room on the computer all the time. What happened to me will happen to you unless you do something about it. So what happened to me, right? My neck is extremely messed up. My spine hurts. My posture is not the greatest. Now, only the past few months, it's been starting to hurt. My neck hurts whenever I turn it. I have to keep cracking my neck to fix the pain. My spine hurts. So I got a new chair. Since my old chair I had since I was in high school, I think. It was old. It had no cushions, nothing. So my new chair that I have now that I got from Amazon the other day, it's like a sofa. Has it been working? Absolutely. I just lay there and slouch. Now, so finally, I went to the chiropractor because I had to get something done, right? But I was scared because even my friend was scared about this. I was scared that, hey, I get my neck cracked, I'm paralyzed for the rest of my life. You heard those stories. So boom, I went yesterday. Let me tell y'all, I walked in. She did I forgot the word. Let's call it an analysis, right? She violated me. She told me I'm a chair. And I said, what? I'm a chair? She said, yeah, you're a young guy. Every person from your generation, they're always on their phone or their computer now, and they have become a chair. Like your body is stiff. Like it's so used to just sitting down, being on a chair. Also, something worse is going on with you. All your muscles in your body are extremely tight and tense. You have serious anxiety and stress problems. And I said, how'd you know? And she said, well, I could tell your anxiety is so bad that it's affecting your body. Your muscles are tight, like they're locked in. And I did tell her about my mental health history. I don't want to jump through everything again in this video about diagnosis and medication and stuff. Especially, essentially, my life has been met with tragedy a few times and has damaged me growing up and still affects me to this day. And I've always shared in videos how bad my anxiety is. So now I know that it's actually affecting my physical health. My body is very tense because of it. So after this, she did some treatment to loosen the muscles, right? And then she started doing cupping. I heard about this, but I had never seen it like actually done to somebody before. The picture I showed, I'll show it right now again. Yeah, that circle. See that circle right there? That's bruising, by the way. It's all over my back right now and other parts of my neck. Just the angle of this picture just doesn't give it justice. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a fish was sucking me off. It gave me a back chop. It didn't hurt until she started gliding it against my back. Like she put the suction cup on and then she's like dragging it against my skin. It was like, by the way, this all sounds wild. I know. She told me the reason for that is because your skin, it gets glued in a sense to your muscles, especially when you sit down a lot and lean forward. So the point of this was to loosen that up. And then the adjustments came. And this is what I was afraid of. I don't want to get paralyzed. I was just saying, well, lawsuit here. I feel like dealing with that stuff. So I expressed that to her. I said, listen, I'm scared of adjustments. I just heard so many bad things and, I don't know. And she told me, listen, Andre, we don't have to do that. Many people don't do adjustments because they're scared. And I'm not saying it will go wrong, but people are just afraid of quick movements involving their body. They're afraid of what could happen. And I thought about it for a few seconds. She's offering to not do it. And I said, hey, go hard or go home, cuz I'm already here. You suction cupped my neck and my back. I'm bruised everywhere. My muscles hurt because of the treatment. You applied so much pressure on the stiff part of my muscles that I am in constant agony right now. You know what? I'm already injured. If I'm going to the hospital, make it count, cuz. So she told me to lay down. And she explained everything to me just to make me comfortable. You know what I'm saying? She said, first, we're going to do a back crack. I said, oh, nah. Oh, nah. She said, cross your arms across your chest, right? Over your chest. Cross your arms over your chest, right? While you're laying down. And she said she's going to wrap herself around me. And then she's going to, she's going to do something and I'm going to hear an adjustment. It sounds like a crack, but it's like it's gas or whatever, right? You know how cracking your knuckles or other things work, right? You don't actually crack your bones. So I did the mummy pose, right? I crossed my arms on my chest and she laid on top of me. By the way, I was shirtless. I was like, hey, she really about to crack me up here. So she laid on top of me and she wrapped her arms around my body. And I was laid down in the mummy position, right? And she just put her weight on me. I just felt it. And then I just felt like a small exhale, like just a quick movement, like a jerking movement, and then an exhale. I can't explain it, but there was no cracking sound. So I thought something was wrong with me. Maybe something really broke this time because, hey, GG, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't crack. She said, huh, that was weird. Nothing made a sound, but I felt the adjustment. So I said, okay. I'm trusting her. So she said, next we'll do the neck. So she went above my head and started testing the motions of my head, of my neck, right? Just a little bit. And this is what freaked me out about this, bro. She twisted my head to the left for an adjustment, a single crack sound, right? And it felt normal. It didn't feel like relief. It felt normal. I know why too. Because remember what I said earlier in this video? Whenever I feel pain in my neck, I crack my neck and I feel better. Now, here's the thing about that, the detail that I didn't mention about that. When I crack my neck like that, like I'll twist my neck to the left. Again, I can only crack my neck when I turn to the left. Whenever I do that, it feels better. But whenever I try to the right side, I can't crack it. I can't crack my neck if I turn my head to the right now. Also, I can't turn my head too far to the right for some reason. And I told her that. So she decided to do the right side now. The same spot I couldn't crack and I don't have much motion for. I was scared. She grabbed my head. All of a sudden, boom! She twists it. I heard, and like my neck cracked 4 times in a row. I was like, oh, I lost consciousness or something. I felt like I saw all 7 heavens. I visited, like I thought I died right there and then. I just felt like I lost my consciousness. I lost my conscious self. And I'm such a nonchalant person in real life. I'm extremely undramatic. When I regained my consciousness, I said, I recognized what happened, right? And I said, okay. Literally just, okay. Like that was my expression of being shocked or what just happened to me, right? Now, did I feel better after what I just described? Because it sounded deadly, right? Well, here's the thing. When she told me to get up from my seat after doing the neck adjustments, right? My posture was fixed. Like I was standing upright. It was weird. Like I wasn't forcing it either. I was just standing upright. I felt taller than I already am. Hey, yo, pause. She put some inches on me. I felt like somebody was holding me up by a puppet string. My body was stretched out. Now, in regard to pain, I did feel a lot of pain, okay? Now, out of fairness, okay, like I said earlier, I felt pain before the adjustment because of the treatment that she did. My neck and my back is bruised up from the cupping, and the muscle loosening pressure exercises, it gave me like a lingering strained feeling. Like my body felt like it was sore before doing the neck adjustments and the back adjustments. So I can't really say I felt better. I felt sore, but I looked better. My posture felt better. Now, as I'm recording this video, it hasn't even been 24 hours since the treatment. I don't even feel any pain at all besides the bruising on my neck and my back, right? The bruising on my neck and my back, it annoyed me to the point where I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Like I don't try to imagine that, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to sleep shirtless as well, which is not something I usually do. I usually sleep with the hoodie on. It's just annoying to me, the cupping and the bruise. If it rubs against my shirt, and you know how it feels if you have like a bruise or something, you rub it against like clothes or something. It's like, I'm not trying to feel that, you know what I'm saying? It makes me uncomfortable. However, my body is not sore right now. The muscles don't feel sore. My neck doesn't hurt anymore. My spine doesn't hurt anymore. My muscles, again, don't feel sore. I feel good. Now, after all of this, she told me, hey, I don't want you to live here. And I was like, listen, after all the work she did to me, bruh, now she's kicking me out the crib. I felt like she used me cause I ain't some toy. Nah, she said seriously, like she doesn't want me to be a constant visitor here because I'm young and my body can recover from bad posture, neck pain, all that stuff. If I was an old man, then the story would be different. Also, I didn't mention this part. She checked the flexibility of my legs and stuff while I was laying down. Again, I forgot to mention that. She was like I was laying down on my back, right? Before the neck adjustment, she was pulling my legs up and pushing them towards my chest and outward. And it wasn't good. She told me my flexibility, if she were to grade it, it was an F. Like she said, it was that I have no flexibility. She told me once again, I'm a chair. I'm just not flexible at all. So she showed me some exercises to do at home and told me, since I don't like being pulled away from my computer because I work a lot, she told me that I just need to learn to take very short breaks. That's all it needs. All it takes, rather. I don't need to take 20-minute breaks, but just short break where I stretch my muscles and my neck and everything. And then she let me go. Oh, she told me to also start swimming again. I used to love swimming when I was younger, but it's cold outside. I mean, I'll go to an indoor pool. I was thinking about that. I might work something out with that. I might go back to swimming again. But anyway, she gave me some advice. And also, speaking of that, I like to give some advice to y'all too who may want to get treatment as well. Because if you feel like your posture is bad, or maybe your neck is starting to hurt and stuff like that because you've been on the computer so long, or this happens to people. Even though I'm joking a lot, this happens to people who are on their phone a lot as well. Because when you're on your phone, what are you doing? You have your phone in front of you. Your head is bending down as well. Like you're leaning forward towards it. Because when you're engaged in something, when you're reading something, you tend to lean towards it. So your body's also getting messed up here too. That's what she was mentioning about. A lot of people in this generation, their neck and their back is messed up and their posture is messed up. And when you actually lean forward, you're actually putting weight on your upper shoulder area, and it's not good for you. But so here's the thing, some insight I may give, right? Not every insurance covers chiropractors, by the way. I think the reason for that, I don't think chiropractic is considered like an actual like medicine, or like, call it a science. I don't know. It's not, I don't think it's like actually like official. I may be wrong about that in certain states or certain countries, but from last time what I was told, it's not like an official like medical thing. You know what I'm saying? So my insurance doesn't cover it. So I had to pay out of pocket for this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like over $100, by the way, for your first visit. But then after, it should be a lower price per visit. I think that's how it works for most places at least, right? So if you don't got that money or a place that covers your insurance, you're out of luck. You might as well start searching up yoga tutorials on YouTube or something like that. But hey, I was willing to spend the money because I thought it was worth the investment. Was that worth the money I spent, right? Again, I spent over $100 for this. Was it worth it? I mean, the fact I have to pay like not that much if I go again, I feel good right now. My posture feels good. I guess so. I guess, saying I want to go to somebody trustworthy as well. I don't want to go to no hood chiropractor, right? Because you go to a hood chiropractor, that's how you might really end up getting messed up. You know what I'm saying? I want a real professional. Like I went to a real professional who has a ton of history and experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go to some random person. So like, I told my friends everything I shared in this video in the group chat that we're in, right? I showed them the picture of my neck and what she did to me. And these guys, man, and I was about to leave the group chat. One guy immediately replies to the pain I was expressing today. Did you use protection? And everyone, literally everyone else in the group chat reacted to his message with the laughing emoji. And here I am. I said, bruh, I can't believe this guy. Pay attention to my pain, cuz. What are you talking about? Y'all thinking she beat me up in another way, leaving me with fish sucky marks on my neck and my back. Man, shaking my head. This is why, listen, and that's the funny thing. That's a good thing about sometimes with friends. Sometimes they could joke about your misery, right? Anyway, this same friend I ended up seeing later that night. And bro, I was supposed to talk about something else this whole video. This video is about how I'm looking at the timer right now. It's about 14 minutes long. Man, again, I was supposed to talk about something else. The whole other story happened after this because anyway, I just yapped too much. Hey, I'll hold it for next video, right? This was a good story time though. This episode is found on Spotify and YouTube. Nightmare 7 a.m. in the morning though. No surprise. Times Square's you and I under those lights. No disguise. Don't
don't tell me everything you wanted was a lie. All those city lights, it's an endless night. Never expected you to bring me so much life. Close my eyes too long, then it's time to say goodbye. Let's dance all night until the stars don't show glow. Till the sunrise, then we go solo. Making up for all the times that we were low. Let's make some memories before we do go. Let's dance all night until the stars don't show glow. Till the sunrise, then we go solo. Making up for all the times that we were low. Let's make some memories before we do go. Caution, wait a moment, keep my heart locked away, it's filled with emotion. Gave the key to you, right in front of you is open. Hey, try your best to not leave it broken. Oh, it's been a while since you know it's frozen. Not the